Good question about brackets. When you're taking the log or any kind of function of something, you need to indicate in the format on how you do that. Like if you're taking the log of x, that's okay to leave it like that. But if you want to say the log of x take away 2, like this here, as it's written, says take the log of x, and then once you're done that, subtract 2 from it. Whereas if you wrote this, that means take x, subtract 2 from it, then take the log. In these questions here, like this one here, ln of x minus 2, when they put that in brackets, that's what they're meaning. Figure out what x take away 2 is first, and then take the log of it. In this question down here, they don't put brackets, but there's a fraction there. So if you have log of x minus 7 over x minus 2, because there's a division line there, this is assumed that you need to plug an x in for both those spots, figure out what that is, and then take the logarithm of that. So it's assumed that you have to do this first before that. Whereas up here, if you have log x minus 2, like that, you can't assume that these two are together. In this case here, you would do this part first and then subtract 2. Whereas if you put brackets around, then you do this first, then log. We'll find the same thing when we look at sine, cosine, that kind of stuff. So if I have sine of x minus pi or something like that, if you write it like this, I guess it's correct, but it means take the sine of x and then subtract pi. But what we're really wanting is this. Take a value of x, subtract pi, and then figure out what the sine is. So I guess the crux of it is if there's a fraction like this, it's assumed that you do this first and then take the log of it. If you wanted to put that in brackets just to make yourself feel sure that you do this first, then take the log, nothing wrong with that.